you get a big guy that can knock down free throws, that's a big bonus. Those guys tend to get fouled a little bit more than the other guys.
That's right. Ties it at 2. Alvarez in the full court. Now Jay is a junior out of Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. Cuts to the rim and scores on the reverse layup. Good looking move there by Jay Alvarez.
Yeah, I almost felt like Uday could have blocked that, but he didn't want to swing his arm and pick up a foul and potentially get an and one. Good finish though.
Yeah, Alvarez is a transfer out of SUNY Sullivan. Jameer Nelson for 3. Rebound taken out of there now by Mary. Tristan Moore off the mark. Pretty good battle on the inside to watch here early on. Uday and Maring go at it. Maring's 6'10". He's a senior out of Cypress, Texas. Is Peavy. Lays this one up and scores.
Peavy's off to such a great start this year, and when he is attacking the basket, before that basket right there, he was 21 of 27 from 2-point range. He's having a lot of success driving to the basket.
Maring with it. Blocked by Coles.
Yeah, good help side recovery there for Coles.
Peavy thinks about it and fires. Miller can't handle it. I've heard you talk about this before, Colin. If you have to think about it, it doesn't generally go in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's got to be rhythm typically to go in. As you see Coles coming over here for the help side block. Nice job keeping the ball in play and not sending it into the third row.
I thought it went off of Miller, but they say no, it was off of Houston Christian. So Frogs retain possession. .15 on the shot clock. Oh, I thought that was going to be an opportunity there. They ran it perfectly. Nelson a little offline on the pass.
Yeah, it looked like Marion might have got a little bit of a body on Uday there.
Strong move to the rim there. No avail for Achara. Left alone, catch, shoot. Missed by Coles.
Yeah, Achara testing Uday at the rim. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah. Didn't end like he wanted, that's for sure. Achara, senior out of Palmdale, California. Bounces it down to Maring. Bucky Maring, by the way, is a preseason All-Southland performer. And they get it down low to Achara.
It's a nice move by Achara. Yep. He just kind of got Jacoby Coles out on his hip on the high side and got away with just a tiny little bit of a nudge, created some space.
Miller.
Terrific drive by Emmanuel Miller there. He's such a good slasher. He catches the ball going to the basket and is able to slither his way all the way to the hoop there.
Ties it at 6. Back and forth here early on. Marcus Green with it out front. Blocked. Maring's attempt knocked back as well.
Yeah, nice job by Micah Peavy, and then steal the other way.
How about Jay Alvarez?
Frogs had a 4-on-2 there. You got to take care of that ball and not be nonchalant with the pass to the middle. Go get an easy basket.
Alvarez has made a couple of nice moves to the rim already. Another turnover here for TCU.
This has been a little bit of a theme for the Frogs a little bit this year, having the turnover bug early in games. They usually settle in.
Play with so much energy early. And probably thinking about that fast break a little more. Maring misses on the jump hook.
Big rebound there. Frogs 4-on-3 again here.
Nelson. Missed the spinner.
Yeah, I think he was expecting some contact there, didn't get it, and flew all the way to the right side, wide open. A little too much, little spin on it.
Green baseline. 3 out front to goes this time for Marcus Green. All of a sudden, it's a 5-point lead for the Huskies.
So Houston Christian started off pretty good against Oklahoma State in their last outing on Friday like this. Before Oklahoma State ended the half on a really big run. So they have spurts in them to get ahead.
Yeah, they were in a tight one earlier in the year with UTSA, lost 89-87. Alvarez again to the rim. Follow here for Achara, and a timeout got to be taken by Jamie Dixon. The Huskies up early here on the Horned Frogs. 13-6. Southland Conference. Huskies getting it done.
A first child can be stressful. So to make things a little less overwhelming, Progressive is offering special rewards for new parents. But we're not stopping there. We think even cat ladies deserve rewards. Left-handed people, people with birthdays, recent grads who can't move on with their lives. All of them. And these people we found on the internet can be automatically enrolled in the Progressive Loyalty Program and get special rewards. Even people who just got back from Europe.
It's actually pronounced croissant. I was just in Europe.
They say seeing is believing, but with Stearns & Foster, that's only part of the story. We handcraft every Stearns & Foster using the finest materials like indulgent memory foam and ultra-conforming IntelliCoils for a beautiful mattress and indescribable comfort every single night. Stearns & Foster, what comfort should be. For a limited time, bring home incredible comfort with savings up to $800 on select adjustable mattress sets. Learn more at stearnsandfoster.com.
Hey sister, what you gonna do?
Keep your head held high, just like Mama taught us. Even if we have to part, you and me, us have one heart.
How come you don't laugh now?
All I had was my sister.
Get off my back!
I know she's somewhere.
It's time for you to see the world.
Someday we're gonna meet again.
The Color Purple, rated PG-13.
Being the best takes hard work. It takes early mornings, planning, precision, sweat, sacrifice, and teamwork. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in their game. Old Dominion Freight Line, helping the world keep promises.
Nothing held back. All for the love of soccer.
Here for the Houston Christian Huskies, up 13-6 on the TCU Horned Frogs. Ron Cottrell, their head coach. You can see his tenure, 33 years. He's been the head coach at Houston Christian, been the AD as well since 1991. They joined Division I back in the 2009 season. Was an assistant with Nola Richardson prior to that. And look at that. That's pretty good company. Greg Camp at Oakland. Ron Cottrell there. Tom Izzo. James Jones at Yale. Mark Few.
The only thing wrong with those numbers is it shows you have to be a certain age.
Right, exactly. But you think about the job that he's done there. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, it is amazing. He's done such a good job that he has already been enshrined into their Sports Hall of Fame down at Houston Christian.
518 wins in his career. Has his team up 13-6 right now. Jamie Dixon's gone to the bench to try to find a little spark. Avery Anderson's in, along with Xavier Court. Anderson. Miller, now Peavy. Floater from Jameer Nelson, got that one to go. Yeah. I don't think the shot selection's been bad early on, Colin.
No, they've taken more threes than they probably want to right out of the gate. 0 for 4 from 3 to start, and I think they turned down a couple open threes on this last possession, especially against Houston Christian going zone, 2-3 zone there. But they were nice and patient. Got the ball to Nelson, who was able to penetrate and get a good shot from the paint there.
This one knocked away from Achara, and here comes Anderson on the run. Jameer Nelson doesn't get the roll again.
The Frogs got 3 block shots on the defensive side, all leading to fast breaks and have nothing to show for it.
Yep.
Had 3 turnovers in the early going here. Frogs, of course, leading the nation in fast break points.
TCU within 5. Catch and shoot for Tristan Moore. There's that in rhythm you talk about. No hesitation, just got up firing.
He's got a green light for sure. He's stepping in the shot is Moore. He's already taken a few tonight, a few attempts as Peavy knocks down a 3. That's only Moore's second made 3 on the season, though.
But he's taken a lot.
Yeah, he's 1 for 6. Yeah.
Away from the ball is a whistle here. We got a shoe missing for Chiachara. That was in front of the TCU bench.
Coach Dixon lending a hand there, hand that back.
She's an interesting story. He's from Palmdale, California. Played at Antelope Valley College, was also a member of the San Jose track and field team. A pretty good athlete is Chiachara, 6'8", senior.
All right, you got me. What's a 6'8" guy doing track and field?
Whatever he wants, right?
Pole vaulting?
Yeah. Here's more. Missed that one. Merring trying to force that jump hook. Anderson back the other way. Swatted out. Anderson scores it anyway.
A lot of contact. Great finish there from Anderson. Taking the hit and still getting the ball up on the glass for the bucket.
3-point lead right now for the Huskies. Green, little hesitation step there.
Yeah, it was a start-stop. That was a really nice move. Tough as a defender because the guy stops and try to come back up to guard him. Do you think he might raise up for a shot?
Cork finishes out.
As Cork finishes here. It's a, and then as soon as you step back up, he's blowing right by you.
Right. .12:15 to play in the first. Here's Green. Alvarez for three. Tell you what, Jay Alvarez has been impressive here early on. He's knocked in that three-pointer there. He's got 7 points, comes in averaging 15. Tried to bounce it to Cork.
You know, Xavier Cork had 2 hands on that ball, and Marcus Green had the ball on the floor, and Cork just inexplicably kind of let it go. It felt like he's got to be strong. Rip that ball out of his hands.
You know, it was interesting though, was it was not a great pass to begin with to a big man. You want that up in the air for the big guys, right?
Absolutely.
6-point ball game right now. 21-15, Huskies lead.
We started at 12, running 11 deep, and dropping downs since 9-6. Back when the Big 8 met the Southwest, to countless wins later. And if we're talking hardware, have 7 Heismans. Count them. With 6 by the net or 5 on the floor, we got the power. And to the new 4 coming our way, welcome. This is for the 4 years to make your mark. Whether it's a 3 with 3.1 on the clock or the biggest 2-point play to inspire a generation. One thing's clear. We've always been greater than 12.
There are those who see the world through a different lens, who take risks, who are willing to make a stand. Because trails, they aren't blazed by the timid, but by the bold. For 150 years, TCU has been creating the next generation of leaders. To think audaciously, care compassionately, lead heroically. And now, it's our turn, our time to lead on.
11:44 to play here in this first half. 21-15 right now. Houston Christian with a 6-point margin. Tonight's game is being played in conjunction with Play Smart, Save Lives. It's an advocacy organization focused on educating and changing the ways guns are stored in homes. Both teams wore special shirts here in warm-ups before the game tonight. You can see the socks that Houston Christian had on as well. For more information, I want to encourage you to go to PlaySmartSaveLives.com. This was a group that was founded by Ron Cottrell, the head coach here at Houston Christian. The Huskies lost Darius Lee in 2022. He was a player for them. He was home for the summer in Harlem and was shot by a stray bullet, Colin, and died. And Southland Conference did a really cool thing. They named him the preseason player of the year posthumously. Also received his degree. Tonight is the Play Smart Save Lives game. These two teams participating.
That's great.
Yep. Peavy, speaking of great, knocks in that.
Yeah, knocks down. He had his foot on the line, so the two-pointer. But it's nice to see Micah Peavy still knocking down the long-range shot at a much better clip this season.
Had a 3 earlier as well. Michael Imaribe is into the lineup now for the first time for Houston Christian. Missed that rebound, but he got bailed out, though, by Achara, who's got it in the low block again. Taken away by Anderson. Trey Tennyson into the lineup with a left-hand layup.
Yeah, nice job switching back, coming back across to the left side for Tennyson. Anderson on the backside on the defensive side, though, with a great steal to get that started.
Out front works Marcus Green, the junior out of Gilroy, California. Colin reminded me they have a great outlet mall up there. Here's Alvarez out front.
And you know, nothing fits me in a mall.
Step back here. Missed by Alvarez, and Coles on the run out. Cork in traffic, feeds Coles for that reverse.
Yeah, Coles made that entry pass from the right side over here, worked his way all the way around to the left baseline and stuck down the baseline to get the return pass for the layup. He just had a knack for scoring this year.
Three-pointers well short for Tristan Moore. That one may have hit his arm. Coles on the run out.
Yeah, while Moore was turning around looking for a call, he was talking to the official on the other side there, Doug Sermons, who said, sorry, no call there, and let Jacoby Coles run out for the layup.
Sermons says nobody touched it. Ron Cottrell was asking from across the way. So how does my man Tristan Moore miss that bad? Imaribe going to give it up this time. Bounce to Achara. They got the matchup they wanted, but he shuffled his feet, Colin. He had Avery Anderson on his hip. A distinct advantage for the 6'8" Achara.
Yeah, Anderson got stuck down there for about 20 seconds on that possession, having to guard him. He was fighting. Peavy was trying to help from the wing a little bit, and then finally just backed off of him and let him shuffle his feet. Smart play.
Pierce Basil's into the lineup now. For the first time, sophomore out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Coles with the elbow, left alone. Bad decision there for them to leave him alone defensively, but they got bailed out. He missed.
Yeah, he won't miss that shot very often. He's been knocking that down all season long.
Moore thought about it again. Yeah, you mentioned he's got a green light. Barring with a floater.
And Moore's only averaging 3.3 points a game. He must have been really hot this week in practice. he is going for it tonight.
Yeah. Here's Anderson off the mark. Yeah, Moore's light's as bright as Interlaken right now, isn't it, at Christmas? Barring tried to force that one down low. And Coles, who hit it last? Let's see. I got to say it's TCU's ball.
I think that's right. I think
Imaribe, I think, may have touched it last. You had Coles selling it pretty hard.
Yeah, because he was about to be beat on the basket going back to the door there.
Here's another look. Let's see.
It's that one-handed rocket pass.
I know.
Tough to catch.
Capriati's into the lineup right now for Houston Christian. Dominic, freshman out of Tempe. Anderson, baseline left. Miller spins on Capriati. And a foul.
A good strong move there from Emmanuel Miller. Recognizing the matchup. Quick little jab step inside. Driving hard on the baseline. May have got away with a little bit of a hook there with the right arm. He's able to get all the way to the rim, get to the free throw line here.
Puts Emmanuel Miller on the free throw line now. A-Man knocks that one down. Miller 9 of 11 for the free throw line to start the year. Net barely moved. That's a good sign, isn't it, Colin?
Yeah, that's usually a good sign. It's good rotation on the ball. Hits the back of the rim, goes straight down.
Frogs retake the lead, 25-23. Marin can't handle the pass. Miller on the run.
Yeah, that was coast to coast. Manuel Miller showing he can handle out in the open floor and finish at the rim.
We talked about him in the open, the importance of him having a big day here. Basil with it. Imaribe in the corner. Now Capriati, pocket pick.
Good hands there from Jacoby Coles. Another big guy for the Frogs who can handle.
Mustafa unable to get to that one, but it goes out of bounds. Timeout on the floor. 7:25 to play. Frogs playing a little more like it right now. Up 4 on Ron Cottrell and Houston Christian here at Fort Worth.
Holy cannoli, look at this. It's like a science project.
Ordering lunch. Easy for you and me, but can be so difficult for a young homeowner turning into their parents.
Are those all different lettuces?
Yes, sir. Brown rice, white rice, or quinoa.
We're gonna need a minute.
Do you have any food allergies?
Well, my teeth are sensitive to cold.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
That'll be $19.45. Oh, I'm just paying for my own salad.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or just announced just in time for Black Friday. Get $6,000 purchase allowance on select 2023 Sierra models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP.
What I feel in my heart during the Subaru Share the Love event, it's just so rewarding.
We believe in love, not just our customers, but also our community.
And the Subaru Share the Love event is truly an example of that.
Over $285 million donated is phenomenal.
It absolutely sets us apart from all other car companies.
Right now, get a new Subaru, and Subaru and our retailers will donate $300 to charity.
Get 2.9% APR financing on a new 2024 Outback during the 2023 Subaru Share the Love event.
Hey, sister, what you gonna do? Keep your head held high, just like Mom taught us. Even if we have to part, you and me, us have one heart.
How come you don't have none? All I have is my sister.
Get off my land!
I know she's somewhere.
It's time for you to see the world.
Someday we're gonna meet again.
The color purple. Rated PG-13.
It's in-season tournament time. It's NBA on ESPN time.
5 left here in this first half. Frogs starting to crank it up a little bit as far as a fast break is concerned. 8 points so far in that category, but you can see there they lead the country, Colin, in that category.
Yeah, and fast break points. But one of the other categories that they also lead in that helps get to that fast break point lead or place, 13.6 seconds until a shot attempt.
That's
per
fast.
possession on every TCU possession.
It's kind of
number
like,
one in the country.
It's like Kendall Browse's offense in football. Got to get rid of it.
Like D'Antoni's 7 seconds in the NBA back in the day.
Here's Henderson. Rebound now for Houston Christian. By the way, the Frogs, you saw they're number 2 in the Big 12 in scoring margin. That's behind BYU. Number 2 in assists behind Kansas. Alvarez out front.
The same Houston Christian team played at BYU to open the season.
Yep. Foul here now low. And they're going to get Mustafa with that one. Yeah, and that, there you go. There's a scoring margin, and it's on. That was 47 points.
47.
Yeah. They beat Houston Christian, did the Cougars, 110-63. Four-point lead right now for the Frogs. Basil to inbounds. Capriati thought about it, stepped through. How about this? Doesn't get the roll.
That was so smooth that it almost didn't look like he did it legally.
Yep, like it was one too many.
Yeah, but I know it was. He did it right. It was really smooth. Nice play. Got to finish though.
Miller, deep three. Rebound taken out of there by Amar Ibe. Pierce Basil, we mentioned out of Lincoln Northeast. He's one of a couple from that Phoenix powerhouse prep here now at Houston Christian. And this one's stolen away.
Good hands from Anderson.
Floater in the lane, Anderson.
Anderson's taking a couple of hits tonight. He got a basket earlier. We took a big hit. And then also here in the backcourt, took a hit, no call. Playing through some contact, just getting them ready for conference season.
Yes. Yeah, there'll be a little contact in the Big 12. Alvarez pumped that time.
Anderson with another steal here.
2-on-1.
Nice job by Miller to get to the. I'd like to see him get all the way to the left side of the floor, but at least since Nelson was out in front on the right side, he at least started to angle to the left side to draw the defender so they could dump it off to Nelson for the easy layup.
Ron Contra takes the 32nd timeout. I wonder, he's got to get a couple players back in. This is a tough matchup for a couple of these guys that are on the floor for Houston Christian right now.
Yeah, Frogs, just kind of settling in, finally getting warm. We commented when we first walked into the gym, it's a little chilly in here. It's 30-some degrees outside here in the Metroplex, and come inside the arena and it was a little chilly, so Frogs just now finally warming up.
Yeah, your man Billy Tubbs would not be happy with the temperature in here, would he?
I recall that fans used to be upset at how hot it was because we'd crank it up to like 80 during the game just to kind of wear down the opponent a little bit more.
Ron Cottrell looking on here. His team looking for their first Big 12 win of the year. They're 0-2 so far, 0-9 since 2019 versus the Big 12.
Frogs showing some pressure here. Nice job by Christian to break it in behind the back pass.
And Alchura finishes at Alchura with that one.
Don't see a lot of behind the back passes anymore.
I like that.
Yeah, it's the first one I've seen in a while. It's pretty good.
And Marcus Green's a guy, it just feels like this offense runs better when he's on the floor, Colin.
Yeah, I think that's right. Got to have that floor general out there.
Yep. Nelson step back, gives it up here. Miller. Alchura.
He got bumped off his drive initially. I think they kind of knocked his momentum.
How about that with authority blocked by Jameer Nelson?
Coach Jamie Dixon's in there going, you were so high, you could have just caught it. Like all you do when you do this is, it's a nice intimidating effect. Guy, he should have played volleyball. That
I know,
was
that's
like
what it
a
looked
spike.
like. You see how high up he is? Look how high
But now, if he barely taps it, he could have been the first one to it still.
Yeah. But you don't get a point in volleyball for a tap. Well, you do. It depends. As long as it's not hit back in your face, right? Block here. That was Micah Peavy, who thought he was established. Chris Passion says no. Free throw line now. Goes Pierce Basil. Knocks in the free throw. Sophomore. Averaged 9 points, pair of assists last year. It's strange because Pierce was coming out of high school known for his three-point shooting, made 34% last year. He has started this year 0 for 14.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to get to that stat. I saw it, I highlighted it, I was ready to go for it. I was hoping I'd be able to say that he actually made one and break the streak, get off the schneid here.
But I mean, this guy's a good three-point shooter. He's just been unlucky here early on as Miller misses that one.
Peavy came flying in there. If he would have caught that ball just a little higher, I think he could have turned his hand over and really brought the crowd onto his feet.
Another turnover.
Frogs doing a great job getting hands in passing lanes now. Peavy ready on the wing for a three, but Nelson's got other ideas here. He can get to the basket.
Look at that. With the left hand. Jameer Nelson, he's got 6 here early on. Good balanced scoring for the Horned Frogs. 7 by Peavy leads the way.
Yeah, and Houston Christian now up to 10 turnovers.
Threw it away.
Make it 11.
Yep, Green unable to handle it.
give TCU a lot of credit, though. They've really ratcheted the pressure on the defensive side of the ball here.
Trey Tennyson will inbounds in front of our location. No, now it's going to be Peavy. That would knock right back to Nelson. Left alone.
Nelson starting to heat up here. That wasn't the play that Coach Dixon wanted him to run, though. As Nelson is able to knock down the shot with a contested 3 at that.
I think he'll take it, though.
They always take it when they go in.
Moore misses out.
Moore's either swished it or airballed it tonight, it feels like. Continues to fire, though.
Tennyson got his man on the air. Nice move, dude.
Yeah, that's a tough finish, too.
Yeah.
Sliding through, going to your left and having, it's almost have to shoot it back over your shoulder with the right hand going on the left side there. Nice finish.
Skip it. Basil.
Another deflection for the Frogs here.
Miller on the run. Nice soft touch there.
Too strong. It's really strong because Basil ran through him and tried to rip the ball out as he got the pass a little early from Nelson there. Emmanuel Miller just too strong, rips it through and is able to lay it up soft high off the glass.
Yeah, because he jumped high and he jumped a little early and off to the side.
It's a tough finish.
Yes.
He's able to do it.
Basil not successful. Loud. Little out of sorts that time. Nelson threw it to Emmanuel Miller. Uday, rim protector. And then a foul here. I gotta get this one on Marcus Green. Jameer Nelson getting it done on both ends right now. He's got 9 points to lead the Horned Frogs. They lead by 13 on Houston Christian here in Fort Worth.
If you're filing a claim, it's urgent, and we treat it that way.
Since we're here in Oklahoma, we can get agents and adjusters to you quickly, so you can get on with your most important business, your life.
Whether it's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday or after a huge storm, we're here to help.
We did it that way when I started 27 years ago, and we're still first on the scene today, because if it's urgent to you, it's urgent to us.
Made of and made for Oklahomans.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or just announced just in time for Black Friday. Get $6,000 purchase allowance on select 2023 Sierra models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP.
Yum. Chili, chili, chili. Chili dog yum. Hormel chili, pour on.
What I feel in my heart during the Subaru Share the Love event, it's just so rewarding.
We believe in love, not just our customers, but also our community.
And the Subaru Share the Love event is truly an example of that.
Over $285 million donated is phenomenal.
It absolutely sets us apart from all other car companies.
Right now, get a new Subaru, and Subaru and our retailers will donate $300 to charity.
Get 2.9% APR financing on a new 2024 Outback during the 2023 Subaru Share the Love event.
Triple treat box, 3 layers deep, 10 Cinnabon mini rolls to eat, 5 breadsticks, and a pizza plus another pizza. Triple treat box, only from Pizza Hut.
It's in-season tournament time. It's NBA on ESPN time.
Has been top of mind for folks around Fort Worth here to start this basketball season. There you see the scoring leaders for this team. And tonight, very similar. Jameer Nelson leading the way with 9. Manuel Miller's got 8. Micah Peavy's got 7 in this one. You got 3 other players with 4. I mean, Frogs again, by committee, getting it done.
Yeah, no question about it. And in this game, also, the defensive end is really working. 8 steals now for the Frogs early on.
Nelson. Miller.
3. He's been working so hard on that shot. Every game we get here, every time I walk in the gym, he is out there practicing, knocking down threes. It's only a matter of time till he strings about 4 or 5 of those in a row together.
That one didn't go for Basil. Thought that might be his first of the year. By the way, Manuel Miller first in double digits for either team. Peavy was trying to join him and missed on that one.
You know, you like the trust that Emmanuel Miller has in Peavy there, because Miller, nobody ran to him. He could have stepped into that 3, especially after just knocking one down. But Peavy was already set, so he threw it to his teammate to get an open shot.
Alvarez with a floater. He's the best player on their roster.
He's filling it up tonight.
Yeah.
He didn't start tonight. He's putting the ball in the hole.
Ray Alvarez. You're out of Waynesboro, Pennsylvania.
Or excuse me, he did start tonight.
Yep. Miller flips that one in for 13. Frogs by 16 now. Less than a minute to go in this first half. Double team, another turnover. Miller, 4-on-1. Nice feed.
Yeah, nice feed. Finish there from Micah Peavy, easy at the rim. Frogs had basically a 5-on-2. Uday was all the way across half court. At that point, you got 3 guys behind you and you're 4-on-1. Might as well just start going back to protect the rim just in case something happens.
Frogs by 18, shot clock at that number as well. It's about a 13-second differential between the two. Out of 23 seconds left in the half. Scoop was short. Rebound now with the shot clock off. Frogs can hold it for 1.
Yeah, that was a nice move from Alvarez, spinning back inside. Just couldn't quite finish.
Nelson, plenty of time, but he shot that early. He's fouled, and we'll go to the line with 8.2 to go now.
Yeah, no, he's got an advantage there, trying to get the defense sleeping a little bit and try to penetrate and get to his shot. But it's too early in the shot clock. You gotta wait.
I think that's what, Jamie Dixon had called for them to hold it for 1.
You can shoot it with 5, say.
Okay.
Because they still got to get the ball, get it out of bounds. The clock doesn't stop in the first half. Get it in, get it down. They might have a half court shot.
I like 3 better.
3's better, but you want to give yourself a chance at a putback too.
Okay.
So I'll split the difference with you. Give you 4. How about that?
Okay, I'll take it. We'll 7. $20-point lead now with 8.2 to go. Cork's going to come in for Uday.
This is the same script that went on for Houston Christian at Oklahoma State. Just hanging around the game early on and just get closed down at the end of the first half.
Before the shot, foul here. Jamie Dixon did not like that one. It's Jameer Nelson who commits a foul. Getting the Frogs without the services of Chuck O'Bannon.
Had a few fouls to give here.
Yeah.
So maybe not the worst foul. Unless Jamie just really had his halftime speech ready to go.
Just the 4th team foul charge to the Frogs in this half. And Basil threw it away, slapped away. Peavy, 2-1 dunk.
That is an absolute worst case scenario for Houston Christian. You get the foul on this end and then a turnover on the other way for a dunk for Peavy.
That's when you shoot it, Colin. Check it right here. Steal, Peavy, dunk. Halftime. Frogs up 51-41.
If you're filing a claim, it's urgent, and we treat it that way.
Since we're here in Oklahoma, we can get agents and adjusters to you quickly, so you can get on with your most important business, your life.
Whether it's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday or after a huge storm, we're here to help.
We did it that way when I started 27 years ago, and we're still first on the scene today because it's urgent to you, it's urgent to us.
Made of and made for Oklahomans.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or just announced just in time for Black Friday. Get $6,000 purchase allowance on select 2023 Sierra models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. You're not just a store clerk. You're a line cook, tour guide, sometimes therapist. A one-person operation that's the heart of a neighborhood. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
What I feel in my heart during the Subaru Share the Love event, it's just so rewarding.
We believe in love, not just our customers, but also our community.
And the Subaru Share the Love event is truly an example of that.
Over $285 million donated is phenomenal.
It absolutely sets us apart from all other car companies.
Right now, get a new Subaru, and Subaru and our retailers will donate $300 to charity.
Get 2.9% APR financing on a new 2024 Outback during the 2023 Subaru Share the Love event.
I know where to find all the holiday deals.
What? This season, get ready for big savings because amazing deals 60% off are coming to town.
Who's a good saver? High five.
The holidays start with savings at Ross.
It's in-season tournament time. It's NBA on ESPN time.
They're just so squatty and fierce. I think it's this combination of they're really tough, but they're actually not.
Kind of so ugly that everybody loves them, you know?
It's amazing how they talk about them. This cowboy, tough guy, you know, they're cursing, and at the end they leave and they're like, please keep working with those little guys, we need them. And it's like everyone, it's like that.
They don't bite, they don't squirm, they don't run away very quickly, so it's easy to catch them and actually hold them.
All their anti-predator behaviors are fascinating. The blood squirting, you know, they'll puff themselves up.
Nope, never had them squirt blood on me, but I have seen it happen.
You know, one of the questions we get asked by landowners, you know, all the time is, what happened to horned lizards? Can they ever come back? Can we ever bring them back? So it's obviously a kind of a complicated answer because it's not just one thing. It's probably the primary reason. I think we all feel confident it's just habitat loss. You throw in things like fire ants. You think loss of harvester ants. People poison those for years, and that's, you know, horned lizard's primary food source. That they're kind of diet specialists. So all those things interwoven, you know, have led to their decline.
You know, it's a handy umbrella species, and they inhabit mostly grassland areas where we have a lot of species of concern.
If the horned lizard goes away, that means there's something wrong with the environment that we need to take a look at. So they're very valuable in that respect.
When you're working with a system like this, it's important to keep all the parts. We may not know what all of them do, but we know they were all in there when it was working the way it was supposed to.
Originally, I was approached by a person from Texas Parks and Wildlife and asked if I might be interested in working on the genetics of horned lizards in the state of Texas, because TPW was at that time strongly considering reintroducing horned lizards into areas where they had disappeared. It was not known beforehand how the species was structured in Texas. And in order to do reintroductions, in order to have captive breeding programs, one of the first pieces of information that you need to have is a good understanding of how a species is structured in its natural environment.
Horned lizards have disappeared in many parts of Texas. We work on a small town that still have very high numbers. So we want to see how this trend is going over time. So identifying unique individuals, we can monitor their numbers.
Zoos are using that information, and they're going to concentrate on different areas. So the Fort Worth Zoo is going to breed lizards from the northern area, and the San Antonio Zoo is going to breed lizards from the southern area.
There is no manual to tell us exactly how to do this because nobody's done it before, really, and been successful at it.
And then those lizards, with the help of Texas Parks and Wildlife, are going to be reintroduced into areas where they match. I think a major way that universities like TCU can help with conservation efforts is that we can provide kind of very detailed expertise in certain areas that may not be present in other organizations that are working to conserve animals.
It's hard to have an appreciation for those sorts of things if you haven't sort of interacted with it firsthand in some way. So I think there'd be opportunities for us here at TCU to appreciate the natural history of our mascot. I think is one step in sort of educating them about sort of the natural world around them and why we should value these resources and protect them.
Humans getting to interact with wildlife, like for me, that was a huge game changer. Like getting to hold a horned lizard in my hands. I grew up in the city where there's not a lot of animals, where I didn't have a really strong connection with nature, and that completely changed my outlook on the role of humanity in this planet.
I think that we owe it to ourselves and our students to really try to help them understand how global biodiversity loss and bringing animals into close proximity with humans is contributing to pandemics like COVID-19 and this jumping of these viruses from wild populations into human populations. I think research of my colleagues and my peers and the students here at TCU, it contributes to the greater good at a level just by generating new knowledge. And this idea of we don't have all the answers yet, and so if you pose an interesting question and then you figure out a way to try to answer it, you then have an answer. But often what we get from that answer is more questions.
To have a place where my kids can go see something wild with all the growth of human expansion, population, which is inevitable and nothing wrong with that, but to still have some wild places where they can go, see a horny toad, see a deer is something that's important to me. I want to pass that on to them.
As long as we can get a connection between people and wild places and wildlife, I think we'll be okay.
If you're filing a claim, it's urgent, and we treat it that way. Since we're here in Oklahoma, we can get agents and adjusters to you quickly, so you can get on with your most important business, your life.
Whether it's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday or after a huge storm, we're here to help.
We did it that way when I started 27 years ago, and we're still first on the scene today because if it's urgent to you, it's urgent to us.
Made of and made for Oklahomans.
Sure feels good when you get it right. And with Philips Sonicare technology, it's easy to always get brushing right. Philips. The love that goes into a Subaru comes out when Subaru and our retailers share the love. 116,000 animals supported, 3,300 wishes granted, 4.3 million meals provided, and over 400 national parks protected. Be a part of something bigger. Get a new Subaru during the Share the Love event, and Subaru and our retailers will donate $300 to charity.
Get 2.9% APR financing on a new 2024 Outback during the 2023 Subaru Share the Love event.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
Every family has one. You know the one who pushes the limits, who's always up for a challenge, who never backs down.
Welcome back into Schollmeyer Arena. Halftime here with the Horned Frogs.
51-29 leaders here over at Houston Christian out of the Southland Conference. Brian Estrich, Colin Boddicker with you. Well, we've talked a lot about the up-tempo style that Jamie Dixon wants to run here at the early part of the season to carry over into Big 12 play. I'd say tonight with 51 on the board the first half fits that bill, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And the Frogs started off a little slow. Actually, we're getting beat first 9 minutes of the game. Houston Christian had a 2-point lead. Frogs finished the last 11 minutes, mostly fueled by their defense. Lots of steals, 14 steals in the first half. 32-8 down the stretch the last 11 minutes here.
Yeah, here's what those steals resulted in. This obviously off a rebound, but you see Avery Anderson. The numbers the Frogs are putting up in fast breaks are just staggering, folks. They lead the country in that category, does TCU, averaging 29 points on the fast break. And it's everyone in the act, Colin, you see here in these highlights.
Yeah, everybody's getting down the floor. Here's Emmanuel Miller getting a loose ball and going coast to coast all by himself, dribble weaving through the whole team.
I love that. Now, that also helps the numbers as well as we break down those first half stats for you right now here at a halftime. Frogs shooting 60% from the floor because of those easy layups on the 18 fast break points that they have. Getting it done in the paint as well, as you see there, because of that. And the 14 team assists, too, on the made buckets here tonight. 21 of those, as a matter of fact. So it helps all the numbers when you can get out and run like that.
Yeah, no question, especially field goal percentage. That tends to be a little bit higher number when you're getting stuff right at the rim like that.
Frogs getting it done right now. 51-29, they lead it here, trying to grab their 6th straight win to open up the season. Second half starts next.
If you're filing a claim, it's urgent, and we treat it that way.
Since we're here in Oklahoma, we can get agents and adjusters to you quickly, so you can get on with your most important business, your life.
Whether it's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday or after a huge storm, we're here to help.
We did it that way when I started 27 years ago, and we're still first on the scene today because if it's urgent to you, it's urgent to us.
Made of and made for Oklahomans.
It's the grand opening of the all-new Mathis Outlet on Memorial Road, where you'll find top-quality name-brand furniture at outlet prices. Shop all the best brands like La-Z-Boy and Tempur-Pedic, all at outlet pricing, plus special outlet exclusives and our top sellers all right here. Financing is fast and easy with 12-month no interest on everything in the store. Get fresh looks at low prices at the all-new Mathis Outlet, now open on Memorial Road.
The love that goes into a Subaru comes out when Subaru and our retailers share the love. 116,000 animals supported, 3,300 wishes granted, 4.3 million meals provided, and over 400 national parks protected. Be a part of something bigger. Get a new Subaru during the Share the Love event, and Subaru and our retailers will donate $300 to charity.
Get 2.9% APR financing on a new 2024 Outback during the 2023 Subaru Share the Love event.
Every family has one. You know the one who pushes the limits, who's always up for a challenge, who never backs down, but always has your back. Every family has one. Well, we have 3. Meet the Chevy ZR2 family.
Chevrolet, together let's drive.
The ACC SEC Challenge begins Wednesday at 7:15 on ESPN.
See the world through a different lens. You take risks, who are willing to make a stand. Because trails, they aren't blazed by the timid, but by the bold. For 150 years, TCU has been creating the next generation of leaders. To think audaciously, care compassionately, lead heroically. And now, it's our turn, our time to lead on.
Getting ready for the start of the second half here. TCU and Houston Christian. 51-29 is our score right now. You know, back in the day when you were coming along, this was one of the top movies out there, especially basketball related. Hoop Dreams, you probably saw it 35 times. Well, there's a Houston Christian, formerly Houston Baptist, connection to it. That story, of course, is about Will Gates. Well, Will Gates is there in the middle. His sons played at Houston Baptist. Will Gates Jr. and Jalen. Pretty good connection, right?
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, guess what? There's a third as well. And there he is on the roster right now here, Marcus Gates, sophomore out of Selma, all part of the Will Gates Will Gates Senior family. Hoop dreams. Of course, Will went on to play at Marquette, had a knee injury, was never quite the same. It was a great movie, man.
Great movie. Right in my high school wheelhouse.
Yes,
for sure.
Exactly. And there you see the legacy continues. As a matter of fact, there's been a Gates on the roster at Houston Christian every year except one for the last 9 years.
That's pretty cool.
That's a great connection.
That's a cool stat.
Yes. Marcus looking to get into this game here tonight. I love that movie. Can you tell? I really.
Yeah. And you probably watched it last night in preparation for this.
Getting ready for this, yes. Turned it on for my kiddos and said, hey, you need to watch this movie. There's Marcus looking on. His team down 51-29 right now. Frogs with the basketball to start this second half. Nelson and Peavy, Coles, Uday start this second half along with Emmanuel Miller.
And Houston Christian out into a 2-3 zone to start here.
Yep. That's an effort to try to slow things down a little bit, isn't it? Here's Coles. Make it work offensively.
Yeah, Frog's nice and patient, though. Reverse the ball a couple of times there and finally finds Coles on the right baseline. One quick dribble, and he's all the way at the rim.
Green with it. Alvarez had 9 in the first half. Missed that one. A couple of Frogs chase it down. At 9 points by Alvarez leads the Huskies. Nelson bumped by Alvarez on the way in.
Nice job in getting some contact there for Nelson, earning a trip to the free throw line. Frogs continue to push the pace. Frogs didn't even have numbers on that, but Nelson's still being aggressive, attacking the basket.
If you're a player, you have to love this system that Coach Dixon has in place.
Oh, there's no question. You're getting up and down the floor. Opportunity to lead the nation in scoring as a team. Certainly already leading the nation in fast break points. They were a top team in the country, one of the top teams in the country last year as well in fast break points. It's a good way to go get some easy shots is to get down the floor quick.
Demir free throw line.
I don't know about you, but I never like to walk the ball up the floor and run a set play.
Right.
Well, I know one of the main reasons I ended up at TCU playing for Billy Tubbs is that exact reason.
And you never like playing those teams either. Jameer Nelson 4 of 4 from the free throw line of this game. He's now 17 of 18 on the season. Another turnover. Loud. Oh. Alvarez back the other way quickly.
A nice transition back the other way for Houston Christian. Turning a negative into a positive for them.
Alvarez gets to the rim fast, doesn't he?
He does. He's quick. Good finisher, too.
Peavy from the elbow.
I like it. That shot looked pretty good for Peavy right there. Nice rotation on it. Pulled up with confidence. Don't see Micah take a lot of 15-foot jump shots.
Peavy, Miller, and Nelson each have 13. Frogs aggressive and another turnover.
Yeah, nice job, Nelson. Saw that Green turned his back to him. Was able to come in and trap on the baseline there, or on the sideline.
17 turnovers by the Huskies in this game. Frogs with a 26-point margin. Nelson. Coles missed that one. Huskies and TCU both get a little bit of a break this week. They'll play tonight, and then both are off until Saturday. Frogs travel to Georgetown, part of the Big 12 Big East Challenge. Moore misses that one. Houston Christian travels across the street to Rice. Here's Uday. Can't finish, but he'll go to the line. Foul from behind.
Nice catch from Uday. Turns around, tries to go up strong.
Bonkeem Maring whistled for the personal foul.
Marion's had a pretty good game tonight. He's got 6 boards.
Tell you can see he's a preseason first-team All-Southland performer, averaging 9 points and 7 boards. In 2 of 4 games, he already had 10-plus rebounds this year, so Uday's free throws go. started his career at UTEP, did Merrick. Uday misses a second. Peavy fought for the rebound, but it's the last to touch it.
Frogs going to show some full court pressure here. 1-2-1-1 trap, and they're trapping that first pass.
Alvarez misses. Coles with the rebound on the run out now. Tried to weave that one.
That was a little too much of a threaded needle, I think.
Miller off there. Well, Phil Mickelson says you only need a hula hoop size hole to hit a golf ball through. You know, I don't know about you.
That would help. That'd be helpful for me.
Yeah. Maring to the rim. Big fella put it on the floor.
I don't think anybody was going to step in the middle of that train coming down the lane.
6'10", 258.
Woo, that would hurt.
Yeah. Peavy around him right now. Followed it again. Coles trying to clean it up, lost it out of bounds. Well, they say Green touched it last. It'll stay with TCU. Avery Anderson coming in for Jameer Nelson and Xavier Court, and for Ernest Uday. Well, the first, 4, 5, 6 minutes of this game weren't exactly what Jamie Dixon wanted, but since then, this team's looked pretty good.
We talked about it at halftime. Frogs ended on a 32-8 run to end the half. Last 11 minutes, they had no turnovers during that time.
Right.
They really took care of the ball.
Maring on the third chance. Fourth one is a charm for a cherub.
Houston Christian relentless on the offensive glass there, getting rewarded for it. Everybody had a piece of that chance of that one.
Coles baseline. Got to use the glass there, Colin. Fouled.
Tough angle to use the glass, but he has really good patience. So he never gets sped up. He was under control the whole time. He put a little too much on it, but it could have been that he got bumped, Brian.
True that. He'll go to the free throw line, Will. Jacoby Coles. Junior out of Denton guy. All right, here's another look at it. Take a look at this, Colin. Could he have used the glass? Let's see. See, he steps in.
Awfully tough angle to use the glass.
You could use the glass.
I think it's easier from that angle. It's almost easier to just go straight in. That was a really tight angle.
60-35 right now. Frogs continue that pressure in the backcourt here. Interestingly, they inbound immediately to Maring, their big man. Alvarez had it blocked. Miller fouled by Maring. He'll be at the line when we bring it back. Good start for the Frogs here in this second half. Adding to the lead. Up here, 60-35 right now on the Huskies of Houston Christian.
We started at 12, running 11 deep, and dropping downs since 9-6. Back when the Big 8 met the Southwest, to countless wins later. And if we're talking hardware, have 7 Heismans, count them. With 6 by the net or 5 on the floor, we got the power. And to the new Fort coming our way, welcome. This is for the 4 years to make your mark. Whether it's a 3 with 3.1 on the clock or the biggest 2-point play to inspire a generation. One thing's clear. We've always been greater than 12.
There are those who see the world through a different lens, who take risks, who are willing to make a stand. Because trails, they aren't blazed by the timid, but by the bold. For 150 years, TCU has been creating the next generation of leaders. To think audaciously, care compassionately, lead heroically. And now, it's our turn, our time to lead on.
Frogs by 25 right now in Houston Christian here. A little non-conference action for you. Schollmeyer Arena. TCU looking for their 6th win of the early season. 3 players with 13 points. Micah Peavy being one of those. Emmanuel Miller and Jameer Nelson as well. Here's a balanced scoring we talked about. Jacoby Coles has 8. 51 bench points here tonight, or 51 points here tonight combined out of that group. They all average double digits coming into it.
I think you'll see all 5 of those guys in double digits by the end of this game as well.
Yep.
Anderson will get in the mix here and start driving to the basket.
Miller at the free throw line. E-Man knocks in the free throw.
All right, I really don't want to jinx anybody at the free throw line here.
Just
but
wait,
the Frogs now are 13 out of 14 from the free throw line tonight.
There you go.
They finished the game, the last game against Alcorn, 20 of 21 from the line in the second half.
You know, we talked about how much better this team is this year as opposed to last year at the free throw line.
Yeah, it's incredible. So far this year, they're shooting 78%.
Right. Almost 10 points better than last year.
Yeah, and that'll go up a couple of ticks after this game if this holds.
Penetration here by Marcus Green and another turnover.
And that can be a big differentiator as this team progresses all along the season. And nice pass. Oh. Spoke too soon. Yeah. I had a great angle at that pass, and I saw it developing from where I was, and it was going to be a just absolute perfect dime to Miller for a jam.
Basil back into the lineup now, comes in for Marcus Green. And bounce to come from Tennyson. Miller.
That's really tough to defend when you have a guy as athletic as Emmanuel Miller can get to his spot and just pogo stick up like that.
And he's got options when he's down there.
No question. He's a good finisher with left hand too, so you got to respect that.
Frogs by 29. th turnover by the Huskies.
The Houston Christian rolling with Marion in there with 4 fouls.
Tennyson had a good look. You got to be okay with that shot on the offense. Trey Tennyson wide open.
No question. Best shooter on the team.
Yep. Basil double team. Tried to step out of it. Goes out of bounds off of TCU.
Jameer Nelson and Jacoby Coles.
Nelson and Coles come back in. Peavy and Miller sit. Catch and shoot from the corner. That one doesn't go. For Tristan Moore, who started this game with a 3, if you'll remember, has been quiet since then. Feed it to Coles on that one-handed pass. He's fouled.
Coles just kind of timed up that sprint to be right alongside Nelson. Got a little dump pass here. Turned right to the basket. Works his way into the free throw line here.
Achura commits a foul, his second. Team foul number 5 on Houston Christian. Frogs yet to commit one here in the second half as Cole's free throws off the mark.
Well, the first one wasn't jinx, but yeah, might have got the second one. Yeah, I did. I got him.
That's on you, bro. That's both. They're both on you. Coach Dixon's going to have you running tomorrow.
Oh boy, I could probably use the sprints, honestly.
64-35, 29-point mark. There, well, I just jinxed him. There's the first foul.
Yeah,
committed by the Horned Frogs.
Not as bad as 2 missed free throws.
No, it's true.
But I got you. Thanks for
trying to cover for you.
Yeah.
Imar Ebe comes back into the lineup now for Maring. Tristan Moore is 1 of 6 from 3. Is fouled by Avery Anderson. Second team foul. Not much of a doubt here, I don't think. There you go.
Anderson's already got 3 steals tonight. Just trying to add to that total.
Achura falling out of bounds, gets rid of it. Imar Ebe. 6 on the shot clock for Alvarez. Needs a little help here. 20th turnover. Nice lay in there for Trey Tennyson.
Yeah, nice finish there from Tennyson. Frogs continue to push the pace every time they get a steal, a block shot, a long rebound, run the floor.
Lead at 31. Another turnover. Nice pass from Nelson.
It's amazing how Jacoby Coles just always seems to find himself wide open underneath the basket for the easy layup. It's like he's like invisible out there sometimes.
He has great spacing.
That's amazing.
Yeah. High basketball IQ for Jacoby Coles. Knows how to move without the ball. You hear people talking about that a lot.
Well, that's one way to shoot 67% from the floor as well.
Yeah, that one stolen from Coles and put back by Alvarez.
Alvarez continues to have a nice game here.
Yeah. He's the first Husky in double digits. 68-37, 31-point margin. Open man Tennyson. Nice.
It's a really nice pump fake, especially scattering report's going to show that run him off the line. Such a good shooter. I personally think he made that shot a lot more difficult. Usually it's a pump fake, 1 dribble pull up.
Right.
He did the little 1-foot runner.
Yep.
Of course, they practiced that a lot more than we did back in the day. Nice pass.
That was easy.
Yeah, Nelson found a nice bounce pass lane to Xavier Cork. Lays it in.
Tyler Lundblade set to get in the next dead ball. 12-14 to go. Frogs in control here. Early on in this second half. 72-39 they lead it right now.
What even is this? Don't touch my things, gross. Janice, when you bundle your home or renters with your auto, Progressive provides 24/7 protection for almost everything you own. But do you really need my weighted hoop? It's for my snatched waist. It's my dog chaise lounger. Foot treadmill. That's my Tuesday chalice. Purse that says purse. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber. I can't live without oxygen. Solid gold coffee machine. Lake making kit. Really? Can Progressive cover that too? Yes, but... Hi, it's Janice. I'll take 5. Is my voice on TV right now?
Boom, 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 boom. Nissan has a car for everyone.
Every driver who wants more.
More turbo.
More freedom.
More electric.
At Nissan, more is all we do.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
Can they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
Hey, sister, what you gonna do? Keep your head held high, just like Mom taught us. Even if we have to part, you and me, us have one heart.
How come you don't laugh? No, all I had was my sister.
Get off my
I know she's somewhere.
It's time for you to see the world.
Someday we're gonna meet again.
The color purple. Rated PG-13. It's in-season tournament time. It's NBA on ESPN time.
For the Horned Frogs, Emmanuel Miller having a night here. Colin, 17 points to lead the way.
Yeah, doing a great job here, getting out on the break a couple times. You also see a shot here, knocking down a three as well. Emmanuel, 6 out of 11 from the floor, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. 3 boards, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Filling the stat sheet tonight.
Having fun out there, too, is Emmanuel Miller. Great ambassador for this TCU basketball program is Miller. Frogs were fortunate he came back this year.
No, there's no doubt about it. First team preseason all-conference. You always want guys like that coming back.
Oh, yeah. Tyler Lundblade on the floor right now for Emmanuel Miller. Mustafa's in. And defending right now. Jump hook over Mustafa goes that time for Bon Key Merritt. 72-41. Lundblade. Lundblade firing. Missed.
We remarked about how cold it is in the gym. It's even harder coming off the bench.
Yes.
Having been sitting the whole time and getting a shot on your first possession.
Alvarez has 17. Avery. Maring with the rebound. I think Alvarez saw Maring was going to be a little quicker to the basket on that pick and roll. Almost had to bounce it behind him. Another timeout of the floor, 11:06 left. Jacoby Crowles and crew getting it done here tonight. 72-43 right now. Horned Frogs lead it by 29.
If you're filing a claim, it's urgent, and we treat it that way.
Since we're here in Oklahoma, we can get agents and adjusters to you quickly, so you can get on with your most important business, your life.
Whether it's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday or after a huge storm, we're here to help.
We did it that way when I started 27 years ago, and we're still first on the scene today because if it's urgent to you, it's urgent to us.
Made of and made for Oklahomans.
The holidays on Dale's farm weren't very festive until he saved big on a Bluetooth speaker with Amazon's Cyber Monday deals. And now?
Mamacita.
That llama is part dancer, part prancer. Shop Cyber Monday deals now at Amazon.
And the toys that he will leave.
This time of year, there's one workshop on everyone's mind. The one that spends the whole year making toys and gifts. The Home Depot Kids Workshop, teaching those who will one day build their own homes and communities that doing is a gift you can share with everyone. Happy holidays from the Home Depot.
what I feel in my heart during the Subaru Share the Love event, it's just so rewarding.
We believe in love, not just our customers, but also our community.
And the Subaru Share the Love event is truly an example of that.
Over $285 million donated is phenomenal.
It absolutely sets us apart from all other car companies.
Right now, get a new Subaru, and Subaru and our retailers will donate $300 to charity.
Get 2.9% APR financing on a new 2024 Outback during the 2023 Subaru Share the Love event.
Over the past 2 years, Jersey Mike's fundraiser for Feeding America has been a huge success. Their efforts helped provide more than 75 million meals when people needed it most. But there's still work to be done.
Thank you, Claire. This year, we'd like to invite you back to Jersey Mike's for another special weekend. Come in this Saturday and Sunday, where 20% of all sales will be donated to Feeding America, helping families in need.
Together, we always make a difference.
Nothing held back. All for the love of soccer.
Little aerial view of America's greatest city, Fort Worth, Texas. We welcome you back in here tonight. The Horned Frogs up 72-43 right now on Houston Christian. Kind of a chilly night in Fort Worth, but Frogs have been hot offensively, 56% from the floor in this ball game. Alvarez dribbled it off his own foot. That's another turnover on the night, 22.
But now that one we dribbled off his foot, but the majority of these has been pressure from TCU's defense.
Been contested.
They've gotten so many hands and passes. It's actually going to be a really difficult decision to see who gets the big tough frog in tonight.
Anderson to the rim.
Nice finish. Tough finish with the right hand, left finger roll there.
Quick first step there, got him to the rim. Basil out front with 10.5 to go. And another turnover if Anderson can't save it. It's going to stay here. Huskies, by the way, finished 8th in the Southland, the 10-team Southland. Here's another look at it.
Yeah, ball just landed on the baseline there.
Alvarez off the glass.
Another good finish. 19 now for him.
I actually think they'll be better than 8th in the Southland. Here's Mustafa fouled on the way in. They think that too. You talk to coaches prior, and we're kind of hoping in this non-conference schedule is really hard on them. But if they were trying to figure out a way, if we can finish 5 and 7 in the non-conference, really kind of hoping for 7 and 5 or so.
That seems to be a recipe for a lot of the teams out of the Southland.
Free throws up and good.
The SWAC comes to mind as well. Then when you get to play your conference games, theoretically, when you get theoretically, you'll be better prepared. The game will seem a little easier.
Yeah, there are a couple of teams that have, Texas Southern made a living doing that.
No question.
Johnny Jones down there, free throws good.
Yeah, they'll go on the road for the entire preseason and come home. And then speaking of going on the road, TCU.
Yeah, 30+ days now before they're back home.
No home games in December. How about that?
Yep. Frogs are off the rest of this week until Saturday when at Georgetown. It's a 4:30 tip in the Big 12 Big East Challenge. Another week off before they play Clemson in Toronto. There's another one for Alvarez.
He is the only one putting the ball in the basket right now for HCU.
76-47. Peavy with a left hand.
He's just done such a good job of getting to the basket and staying aggressive. And then once he gets there, of being able to finish.
Rebound and run for Peavy. Up ahead to Miller.
A good run from Miller. That was just a sprint. If he could run it fast enough, he was going to get the layup because Peavy was going to be able to hit him.
Basil. Lundblade in rhythm.
There you go. Give you the first one there to give him 5 because Tyler Lundblade has been, according to the coaching staff, has been playing very well in practice all season long. Getting an opportunity here with a lot of time to go here in the second half.
Yeah, his first 3 of the year. Alvarez with the left hand. Muscles that one in, does Imar Ibe. Junior out of Houston Coastal Bend College and McMurray as well before arriving out of Houston Christian. Here's Mustafa, left alone. Issa in the end.
Knock it down, big fella. What a luxury to have a guy like that, 1,000-point scorer coming off your bench. Basically a third-string center for you.
Moore trying the one-handed pass. Mustafa got a hand on that one. And a whistle, Mustafa with the foul. Timeout on the floor, 7:52 left in this one. Frogs with a big lead. Tyler Lundblade in the act with this 3 right there.
What even is this? Don't touch my things, gross. Janice, when you bundle your home or renters with your auto, Progressive provides 24/7 protection for almost everything you own. But do you really need my weighted hoop? It's for my snatched waist. It's my dog chaise lounger. Foot treadmill. That's my Tuesday chalice. Purse that says purse. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber. I can't live without oxygen. Solid gold coffee machine. Lake making kit. Really? Can Progressive cover that too? Yes, but... Hi, it's Janice. I'll take 5. Is my voice on TV right now?
Over the past 2 years, Jersey Mike's fundraiser for Feeding America has been a huge success. Their efforts help provide more than 75 million meals when people needed it most. But there's still work to be done.
Thank you, Claire. This year, we'd like to invite you back to Jersey Mike's for another special weekend. Come in this Saturday and Sunday, where 20% of all sales will be donated to Feeding America, helping families in need.
Together, we always make a difference.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
Every family has one. You know the one who pushes the limits, who's always up for a challenge, who never backs down, but always has your back. Every family has one. Well, we have 3. Meet the Chevy ZR2 family. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
36-point margin for the Horned Frogs, looking for their 6th win of the season here. Under 8 minutes left in this ball game. Showmeyer Arena. There you see Trenton Johnson, former head coach here at TCU from 2012 to 2016. Had some great recruiting classes. Kenrich Williams, remember? Vladimir Bronziansky, Brandon Parrish, all under his tenure arrived here at TCU. Well, his family tree is in the building tonight. There you see Terry. That's Terry Johnson. That's Trent's son. He's on the staff at Houston Christian. Bright young coach. Been around. He was in Texas A&M Corpus for a while. Was at Cal State Northridge. Now at Houston Christian. Really nice guy. Good family. All the Johnsons. Trent Johnson, one of my faves. Penetration here with the right hand. That one doesn't go for Marcus Green. And shot clock expires. Frogs will have it.
Frogs still playing tough defense here. Trying to close out this game with 7:31 to go. Guys still hitting the deck.
Yep. Out front with it is Henderson. Now Miller Emmanuel with the left hand. Mustafa couldn't grab that board.
Tough finish there with the left hand. Both Basil brothers in the game now, quarter in.
Maring can't convert that one. Yeah, Pierce Basil's younger brother makes his way out there. Porter's a freshman. You can hear the TCU bench excited about that one. Here's another look at it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know that Avery Anderson had this in the repertoire. Taken off from the Big 12. Woo! Porter Basil, poor guy, just got in the game and got kicked where you don't want to get kicked, Brown.
He's shaking it off, though. Here's
he's not
from Anderson.
Yeah, he just got in the game. That's not gonna take him out.
Yeah. Uday's back in. Mustafa checks out.
That's a tough way to enter the game, though.
Yes. Avery lost that ball on the way up. He was trying to bring the tomahawk, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Anderson second. 86-49. Through the hands of Basil, but taken away by Maring. Finds the open man. Nice job there by Maring. The first thing you do when you get up is you look toward the basket.
Absolutely.
To see if anybody's there.
No question. And Maring's a smart player. He's had a nice game.
Anderson left alone, floats that one short. Huskies want to run. Imaribe, how about that?
Nice step through there. Floater, that's always a tough shot.
Yep. Lundblade. PV fadeaway. How many times you see a fadeaway come up short?
Also a tough shot, and for the exact reason why.
Is there a rule of thumb on a fadeaway? Do you want to shoot that at the back of the rim?
Shoot it harder than you would have expected.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Tied up here.
Of course, back when I played, if you shot a fadeaway, you're coming out.
Right, of course. Yeah.
Nowadays, it's accepted. Guys work on it, though.
Nelson into the lineup. Anderson checks out. Possession arrow leaves it here with Houston Christian. HCU inbounds. Maring, that's a quick jumper there.
That was a nice move. Showed him going left. Got the defense moved a little bit. Spin back over the left shoulder.
He's got 8 points and 10 boards tonight. 86-55. Nelson, I like that.
There's Shamir's 10th assist of the night. An emphatic jam from Uday on the receiving end.
And I think that's where Uday can be really effective offensively this year.
I don't think there's any question about that. Defenses have to rotate to take that out. And if the backside defense doesn't come on that roll, then there's going to be shooters on the wing that should be open.
33-point game. Marcus Green back into the lineup. Knocked away here by Peavy. 8 on the shot clock. Here's another look at it. I mean, there's really no way to defend Uday here.
Maring, he tried to get up and shut down the passing lane, but if there's nobody on the backside, and that would have been Pierce Basil stepping in. If he comes in to take, he's not going to be able to do anything with that.
You're going to see him all week long on social media. You know?
Yeah.
I'm just not sure anyone can get up high enough to defend Uday.
Can. Especially since he'll have all the momentum going up for that ball too. All right, let's play that out a little bit more. Say there's a bigger guard, a 6'4" guard that can at least kind of try to shut that down. If he's all the way in the paint, he has to be all the way into the basket to shut that down, right? So that leaves a shooter wide open.
Wide open, yeah.
Which honestly, an inside-out three-point shot is probably a better shot than giving up a layup.
But how is that 6'4" guard going to defend Uday? How's he going to shut it down?
Oh, well, you get up and just hack and put it on free throw.
Right. I just think you can throw it over the top of anybody with Uday. 88-56. Peavy tried to cross that one over. Basil's out of bounds when he grabs it. Porter pass with a younger brother, as we mentioned. Played 14 minutes against Oklahoma State. He was the Defensive Player of the Year. Had 107 blocks. That's a single season record. 224 in his career in the state of Nebraska. Wow. He was a Defensive Player of the Year in that state. Coming out of Lincoln Northeast. Step back, Nelson blocked. Followed it. I like that.
Gotta like staying after that. Still able to finish. Nelson's had a nice game, a little double-double game today. I think he might have seen that he wasn't leading the team in assists at this
you
point.
think so?
He wanted to make sure he got there.
Already thought about it. Gives it up. Imaribe. Crafty around the rim. We've seen that a couple of times now from him.
Yeah, it was a nice drive. Nice shed of Lundblade to begin with on that, just knocking him to the ground to free himself up to get the ball.
3:37 left. Frogs 90. Houston Christian 58.
If you're filing a claim, it's urgent, and we treat it that way. Since we're here in Oklahoma, we can get agents and adjusters to you quickly, so you can get on with your most important business, your life.
Whether it's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday or after a huge storm, we're here to help.
We did it that way when I started 27 years ago, and we're still first on the scene today because if it's urgent to you, it's urgent to us.
Made of and made for Oklahomans.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or just announced just in time for Black Friday. Get $6,000 purchase allowance on select 2023 Sierra models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP.
What I feel in my heart during the Subaru Share the Love event, it's just so rewarding.
We believe in love, not just our customers, but also our community.
And the Subaru Share the Love event is truly an example of that.
Over $285 million donated is phenomenal.
It absolutely sets us apart from all other car companies.
Right now, get a new Subaru, and Subaru and our retailers will donate $300 to charity.
Get 2.9% APR financing on a new 2024 Outback during the 2023 Subaru Share the Love event.
There you see Ron Contrell, the head coach at Houston Christian. Longtime head coach, obviously been around since 1991. 30-plus years. They got a great coaching tree there at Houston Christian. Gerald Myers was a head coach there from 1968 to 1970.
Okay.
Gene Iba.
Okay.
Yeah. Part of the Iba family tree. He spent 8 years there, then left and went to Baylor. But he was a head coach. In fact, he took him to the NCAA tournament in 1984.
I thought they didn't go to NCAA until 09. Did they go back to NIA?
They went back.
Okay.
They went back and forth twice.
Okay.
So, yep. It's a pretty good coaching tree there at Houston Christian.
You'd like to see them if they had some success and made the tournament. That
I know.
Stay.
Yeah.
They have their reasons, I'm sure.
Here's Coles, baseline. Weaving, working, and scoring.
Just so patient. Who has all that time in the world to be down there bouncing around on the block and then just flip one up left-handed? That was great.
Darius Ford in the lineup now for the Frogs. Strong move to the rim, denied by Capriati's. Here's Ford to finish. How about that?
A nice drop there from Anderson. Ford right off the bench having to finish.
Here's the thing about Darius Ford and Tyler Lundblade. And I liken this to back when you played. Obviously, you worked your way in, but you and J.R. Jones were quality guys that could come in off the bench. And if you had to play, you could play. You played a lot.
Yeah.
And Darius Ford and Tyler Lundblade could play.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a good thing for the coach to have, knowing in his back pocket some guys aren't having a good night or you know, it's a long season, so guys get hurt too. And also to have those guys in practice pushing your number one.
Yeah, that's nice the big thing, I think.
Yeah.
Is what they can do in practice to your group.
My favorite week of practice when I was Kyle Korver for the scout team.
There you go, yeah. Woo. Just firing it up.
I wish there was tape of that. I looked like Kyle Korver that day.
Grew your hair out and everything. 2 minutes left. Capriati with it out front. Good defense here by the Frogs. Another turnover. Frogs trying to get to the century mark. Up 96-62. Down 1:52 to play. Coles in traffic. Missed that one.
I think Coach Dixon wanted Jacoby to kick that one out to Tyler Lundblade, who was standing on the three-point line.
Cole Despy set to get into the next dead ball. 96-62, and Trey Stewart in as well. 1:30 to go. Miss there for Basil again. Still looking for his first three.
I thought that was going to be the first one going down.
Ford for three.
That's good looking shot from Ford.
.34 margin right now. 1:05 left. Frogs chasing to the corner.
1 minute. Under 1 minute remaining.
Coles, Anderson. Cork was cutting through and never saw him. Here's Lundblade. Foul. 42.7 to go.
A nice job by Lundblade attacking Marion, who played most of that, actually the entire second half there with 4 fouls. Yep. Finally picks up his 5th.
Got his money's worth. Jacoby Coles and Avery Anderson check out. Cole Despy and Trey Stewart into the lineup now. Frogs up 96-62, trying to get to that century mark again.
Cole Despy, the long line of number 35s who are finance majors as well.
I like that. It's a free throw from Lundblade is good. It's a storied group.
It is.
Yes.
The list is long but distinguished.
That's right. Long line of number 35 finance mates. Lundblade made them both. Nice job here by Tyler.
It's a big jersey to fill, Brian.
It is. It is. It's double XL. Out front with it. It's Basil. Down to 28 seconds left. Achara sends it back out front. 8 on the shot clock. Tip follow goes.
It's a very important basket, Brian.
98-64. 34-point ball game with 13 seconds left. Let's see. Darius Ford's going to race it up.
For some.
Ford for 3. That's a bigger one for some.
That also hit another number for others.
101-64. Frogs over the century mark. And a foul here with 1.7 to go. Tyler Lundblade commits the foul. Here's a three-pointer now.
That's a nice shot. Crossover, step back, splash. Bench pumped.
Inbounds, catch, blocked. Horned Frogs improved to 88-3 all-time with 100 points. Won this one 101-64. Darius Ford with that 3 to give them over the century mark here Frogs now to start the season 6-0, but it starts to get real for TCU real fast on Saturday, doesn't it?
Yeah, no question. Finally going off to D.C. to play Georgetown, get a taste of a bigger program, more storied program. With a new coach this year who should have some excitement around that.
Yeah, and then obviously a week off after that to get ready for the Clemson Tigers. For the Frogs with that 6-0 start, you saw that for the first time since the 17-18 season. Great effort here tonight from Emmanuel Miller with 19, a pair of 15s from PV and Jameer Nelson. Nelson also chipped in the 10 assists, and you get 12 from Jacoby Coles. You got to like the balance, Colin.
Yeah, you love the balance. They've had it all season long. A bunch of guys contributing. And hope to see more of that coming this Friday, or this Saturday. Sorry, excuse me.
For Colin Boddicker, I'm Brian Estridge saying so long here from America's greatest city, Fort Worth. Final here. Frogs went at 101-64. All games airing on the ESPN Network, streaming live and archived on the ESPN app.
If you're filing a claim, it's urgent,